invested just 3 million in preparing for their first season in the top flight since the late 70s. We haven't yet got confirmation of the teams. There is an administration fault in the stadium. We hope to put that right in a moment, but as we wait for those to come through, as you can see, Paul Ince is certainly playing. He's the centre of attention. He's settled promisingly into his midfield role alongside Italian star Nicola Berti. They're at the heart of a side which includes Zanetti and Roberto Carlos as the two other foreigners, and with Gantz in tandem with, we think, Del Vecchio up front, supported by the impish figure of Carboni. As I say, these aren't confirmed team positions at the moment. Fresi, a very highly rated young defender from Salernitana, he's in as the new sweeper, with Festa and Massimo Paganin expected to be the two markers. No place for the former Italian international captain, Bergomi. All three of Vicenza's foreign acquisitions are in their starting lineup. The two Uruguayans, Otero and Mendes, along with Swedish defender Joakim Björklund. Maini from Roma looks a very useful signing in midfield for them. The rest of the side comprises mainly the players that earned promotion last season, including Roberto Morgita, whose goals provided the catalyst for Vicenza's surge up the table. So Inter already underway and attacking the goal to our right. Roberto Carlos, the Brazilian, operating on the left side. That was his pass through. Stick then by Festa. Morgita is very, very quick. So the Inter go under pressure straight away. And then the end safely back to the goalkeeper, but only just. So a very spirited opening here by Vicenza. Certainly is a fascinating contest to kick off the new season. Vicenza, who came up in some style, and an early test there for Gianluca Pagliuca, Italy's #1 goalkeeper. Inter revamped and hoping to make a real impression with Ince the driving force in midfield against newly promoted Vicenza, who with their two South American imports are planning to plot a successful return to senior company. This is Dinazio, having his first taste of Serie A action, as are many of these players in the Vicenza team. They finished third in Serie B last season, after a real flourish towards the end of the campaign. Ince, who's been impressive pre-season. Roberto Carlos is very, very quick. Did so well for the Brazilians, of course, in the Umbro Cup, and then again too in the Copa America. Brazil losing in the final to Uruguay. Ince showing his tenacity. The Italians have been impressed by his aggression in the pre-season friendlies. Don Howe alongside me here. What, as an England coach, are you looking for in Ince today?
I suppose first of all for him to settle into the Inter side. I'd like to reserve my judgment on how well he's going to do in Italian football. I'm like everyone else. I'd like him to get half a dozen games under his belt and then judge him. Paul Ince is a spirited competitor, Peter, and that's what you've got to let him do. You've got to let him work. You've got to let him go. If you tie him down to an anchor role, it doesn't suit his personality. He likes to get around and close players down, as he did there, get his foot in, make tackles. You know, that's what he's good at. You know, if you tie him down to an anchor role, then I don't think it really suits his type of game.
So free kick then to Vicenza. And beyond Morgita, who was lurking in the middle there. Pagliuca, 14 clean sheets for Inter last season. He hasn't missed a game now in the last two campaigns. And of course before that with Sampdoria for some 8 seasons.
It started off, Peter, as a hell of a, I mean, it's more like an English game, 100 miles an hour. Vicenza has taken the game to Inter Milan, which is cheeky in itself. So it looks as though their coach has said, hey, come on, let's get in amongst it. We're in Serie A now, let's show what we can do.